It's next episode now. And I told you next episode we'll start climbing Dragon Roost Island, but we're gonna start off by not doing that. We're gonna come back here first. And we're gonna swim over to this little island. Because we're gonna need this later and I'd like to just get it out of the way. If you check, look at that. And what did we just do last episode? We conducted with the Wind Waker. So what we want to do is we want to learn this new melody off of the gravestone. You learned the Wind's Requiem. Cool. That's a mighty nice breeze. The name's Zephos. I'm the god of the winds. So you're the new Wind Waker, are you? Great, great. For a beginner, you've got a nice wind sense about you. I like you, kid. That tune you just picked up? Well, it gives you control over the direction the wind blows. Depending on how it's used, wind can be a good thing, or a very bad thing. You want an example of it being a bad thing, then you should see my brother. It saddens me to say that my brother Cyclos is miffed about his monument here being broken. And now he spends his time creating cyclones to torment people with. So if you encounter any cyclones at sea, chastise my brother for me, will you? And that is my request for you! He's gone now. We'll never see Zephos again. For such a powerful character that you'd think would return to talk to us about wind and stuff later, he doesn't. Zephos just does not ever appear again in the game. That's the only time you meet him. So, these are bomb plants. A classic thing in any Zelda game is a bomb plant, where there's just randomly plants that have explosive powder in them already. I don't get it. I don't get it either, but just calm down. Okay, so up there, if you can see, there's a trail of bomb plants leading to that rock. They may intend for you to do this with the bow and arrow when you get that later, but you can also pull out a hua pair, which will allow you to take control of a bird for a short time, and you can fly this bird up here and start the chain of bombs going off too. So just do that and go back, and it'll blow up that one rock and it'll drop this. So like I said, they probably intended for you to do that with the bow, but you can do that with that bird right then and just get yourself a free $200. It's really easy. Just as long as you bought a hua pair like I asked you. See, I have my reasons for doing things. I don't just arbitrarily tell you to do stuff for no reason. Climb up. Each time you do this, you're going to get $10, so that's cool too. You should be pretty much rich right now. Look at that. $407. Now, this is a change, actually, from the original Wind Waker. In the original game, your starting wallet capacity was $200. And, they always thought that it was a weird upgrade to go from having $200 to your next wallet size being $1,000. So they kind of made it so that your new wallet size at the beginning of the game is $500 instead of $200. So that it's like a lower jump from 500 to 1,000. It's basically just a multiplied wallet. Link, is that you? It is. I'm pleased to see you're okay. I must say, you've traveled far for one with no wings. And your sister, is she... Is that so? Well, don't worry too much. I'm sure she'll hang in there. I have an idea, Link. Would you like to meet our chieftain? I've told my people here about you, and all of us Rudo are very concerned. I'm certain the chieftain will befriend you and lend you the aid of our area. It's settled then. I'll fly on ahead and I'll let everyone know that you're coming. Come on inside, Link. I'll be waiting. So, yeah. Cool. These guys, if anyone's ever played another Zelda game, there were a tribe of people called the Zora, which were fishy, beautiful mermaid people. And for some reason, in a land full of ocean and water and sea, all the Zoras just evolved into birds. So in a place where they would thrive, they actually became these birds. And I don't know if that's an officially accepted thing or if that's like true, but there's a lot of evidence around to support it. Like some of the Rito actually have the Zora symbol on their clothing. One of them is actually an ancestor of a Zora that we'll find out later. It's pretty much like proven immediately. So you are Link, are you? Quill's told me all about you. A troubling tale indeed. I insist that you let us know if there's anything we can do to help you. We shall do everything in our power to assist you. However, in the meantime, we have a problem of our own to deal with. When you arrived on the island, did you notice that the raging dragon perched atop the mountain? Did you notice that? As you can see, we of the Rito tribe are profoundly connected to the sky. We make our livings on the airways. We do so by the graces of the sky spirit Valu. When a Rito reaches adulthood, he or she journeys to the top of Dragon Roost to receive a scale from the Great Dragon. It is this scale that enables the Rito to grow his or her wings. Recently, however, the ancient gentle dragon, Valu, has grown violent and unpredictable. Sadly, we can no longer approach him. If this continues, the fledglings who are of age will never be able to receive scales from Valu. They will remain wingless, and in time our very way of life will be threatened. As chieftain of the Rito, my first responsibility is to solve this problem. My apologies, but I must ask that you wait for our assistance until this is done. Will you do so? Sure, because I'm a nice kid. Chieftain, what do you think of consulting Link with regards to your son, Prince Kamali? As you see, Link is a gallant young lad. I feel certain that Prince Kamali would open his heart to him and speak freely of our fears and worries. That may be. Let me be direct. My son Kamali is of age to earn his wings. Yet, he is weak in some ways, and in light of the current situation, he may just give up on ever getting them. What say you? Will you share some of your courage with my son? Will you meet with my son? Sure. Link just says yes to everything. I thank you. We should do our best to solve our problem as quickly as possible, so that we may better help with yours. I have something I wish for you to give to my son. A young girl named Medley is holding it. Would you find her and take it? I'm counting on you. Okay. Alright, here Link, take this with you. It'll come in handy. Alright. This is the delivery bag. This is what you'll be carrying literally letters in for the rest of this game. Now, it's weird because it has a lot of pockets and it doesn't ever carry that much. It's otherwise useless besides the 3 letters in this game that you'll ever have to carry anyways. I don't know why it's there. I don't know what it's for beyond those 3 letters. And later it does let you carry some like special items that are for a long side quest that I hate, because I've never been able to map it out myself. So yeah. Wow, you really do have green clothes and a strange shaped hat. You know, it's funny to think about. What kind of hat is Link wearing? Like, by the way, this is Medley. She's gonna give us the letter, and we have to take it to Prince Kamali. Like, where did the idea for this hat that Link's wearing come from? Because it's certainly nothing that you see every day. Know what I'm saying? Know what I'm saying? I have a small favor I'd like to ask of you. Can you please come to the entrance of Dragon Roost Island? Sure. Just as soon as I get my freaking letter out and hand it to people. Alright, so now we gotta take this letter. Then to Prince Kamali. He's down in this basement, because that's literally where his room is, in a basement. Alright. This is Prince Kamali. Ooh, and look at that, he's got some strange pearl. Who are you supposed to be? Alright, so just hand him this letter. And he'll continue being a depressed little child anyways. A letter from my father. Oh, sure, telling me to be brave is easy enough for him. It's not like he's the one who went through that horrible experience. It's not like he still has to go get a scale from Valu. You're in this letter too, you know. Poking your nose in other people's business. You're nosy, aren't you? Sorry, but I really don't feel like going to see Valu right now. I mean, how am I supposed to get a scale from him when he's so upset? What? Are you trying to say that you can calm Valu down? That's just big fat lie. It's easy to say you can do anything. Bragging doesn't cost a thing. I'll tell you what. If you can find me someone who can get past all the obstacles on Dragon Roost to get to Valu, then I'll listen to anything you say. Alright, cool. Guess what that means? We're gonna go solve this problem. Because this kid just gave us a dare. And next time, we will fulfill that dare. Is everyone ready? You better freaking be ready.